She had not formed a clear sentence in years. Then, in her final hour, she woke, knew every face in the room, and said goodbye to each of them. By morning, she was gone. It is one of the strangest things in all of medicine, and it is documented again and again. A person lost to advanced dementia, unreachable for months, surfaces clear and present right before death. The oldest careful record goes back a century. In 1922, two physicians watched a woman who had never been able to speak sing, clearly for half an hour in her final minutes. They wrote it down separately. Their accounts matched. For most of the century after, medicine had no name for it. Now it does. In 2009, a biologist and a psychiatrist gave it terminal lucidity, the unexpected return of clear, present awareness in someone the brain should no longer allow it. If you have sat with a loved one through dementia, you may have witnessed it yourself, and most families who have never forget it. In one survey of nearly 500 family caregivers, about 6 in 10 recalled a moment when a loved one with dementia became suddenly and vividly themselves again. Most were brief. The rarest and the most haunting come right at the end. And this is not fringe. After a national workshop in 2018, researchers in the United States gave the deathbed version its own name and began funding studies to explain it. A leading dementia journal called it a possible paradigm shift, evidence that a brain we had written off might still hold working pathways we don't understand. Serious scientists on the record saying the same thing. We can't yet explain this. How close to the end? In a collection of 83 documented cases, the clarity came right before death, for nearly all of them within about a week, for many within a single day. The clinical explanations are real, and researchers are chasing them. A final surge of brain activity as the body shuts down. Sedation lifting, networks reorganizing in ways our model of dementia didn't predict. But here is the honest part. No one has ever captured one of these episodes on a scan. Every mechanism is, so far, a hypothesis. For the families, the science is almost beside the point. What they remember is the goodbye they were never supposed to get. A last hour when the person they had been grieving for years was, briefly, entirely there. We are not here to tell you what it means. Maybe the dying brain has one last capacity we have badly underestimated. Or maybe, at the very end, the person was never as far away as the illness made them seem. If you are caring for someone through dementia, simply knowing this moment can happen may help you meet it. There's a free family guide linked below with what researchers have found. And if these case files stay with you, subscribe and follow the record with us. This is a documentary, not medical or grief advice. The cases are documented. The mechanism is still missing. The question is not whether the mind came back. It did, and serious scientists are studying why. The question is how, and what it tells us about the people we thought were already gone. We open the records. You decide who was waiting.